Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Web Junior 1977 here. You'll notice it's labeled Back to the Retro number 4. I am going to play some retro games here in a minute. Figured I'd do a little bit of talking first and maybe show you some things that I picked up that I haven't showed on the screen yet. But yeah, get some people in here and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll be taking requests for video games. I'm going to go ahead and go with emulation again this time, just so I can go with requests. And then probably tomorrow, it's going to be later. It's going to be like Saturday morning, or yeah, Saturday morning or Saturday night into Sunday morning. So I'll probably just pick a couple consoles and hook them up, and then just play random games that I have. I won't be able to take requests then, because like I said before, I have a limited selection when it comes to that. So got the GDP shirt on, representing. Jesse, if you're watching, still got it. Still in decent shape. It faded a little bit, not much, but tiny bit. But that's what shirts do, right? That's when they start to get comfortable, when they do that shit, you know. But yeah, get some people in here, and then I'll switch the camera over. I have my new stand, as you can imagine. I have my new stand on the TV. I have it double-sided taped to it. It's not going anywhere. And then I have the other one on my tripod. So semi-permanently attached to my tripod. If that makes any sense. It can be taken off if I want it to be, but it's on there pretty good. Sporting the Coca-Cola as always. Cherry Coca-Cola. I should buy stock in that. But yeah, let's see if we can get some people in here. I'll give it a few minutes. Give me time to look around to think of some things that I want to show on camera. I do know a few things here I'm looking at over in that direction. I do have a few things there. I'll gather some stuff up here. Waiting for some people to come in here. There's a few things here that I haven't showed. If I have shown them, I apologize, but I don't think I have. Bag all the stuff up here. And hopefully I get some people coming in. Okay. I have a few things here to show on camera while we're kind of waiting here. I did finally pick up WWE 2K20, so I believe I'm up to like 361 in subscribers last I checked. When I hit 400, I'm going to be using this bad boy right here. Hopefully by then I'll have more wrestlers unlocked, so there's more of a selection of wrestlers to choose from. Anybody that's seen one of my giveaway videos, you know what I'm talking about. But anybody that hasn't, you basically enter to win. Most time nowadays it's a gift card, like a PSN gift card. And you don't have to have the game, obviously. You just have to come in, pick your wrestler, and I'll go through like a tournament. I try to like at least try to get like 8 people to make it interesting. Sometimes I think the first time I did it, I only got like 2 people. So when I only got 2 people, I did like a 2 out of 3 falls kind of deal. But I'll be using 2K20 this time, and I'll probably be giving out a gift card again. There's 400 subscribers, so be watching out for that. So yeah, pick that up. Got these from Mr. Prime John 1. Thanks again, brother, for these. Went to the toy show. I didn't really get anything at the toy show, but Mr. Prime John 1 gave me these. I'm not gonna take them out of the packaging. I'm just gonna hang them up somewhere. I got a perfect spot over here actually to hang them up. These are keychains. They're sort of like the figures that I showed last time, but they're bigger, and they're not like metallic or anything like this one's just like, they're all G1 style obviously. But like if you look on the packaging, he looks metallic, but on here he's just gray. But I mean, they're cool. They're really awesome. And of course you got Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. Gotta have Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. And I thought it was gonna be Starscream, but it's one of my favorites, Soundwave. And it actually has the bazooka cannon thing on the right shoulder, so that's always a plus too. And then another thing, I can't even remember what number this is, but I made another belt gizmo. I might be selling this one, or might give it in a giveaway, who knows. But I think it's my most complicated one yet. I mean, not complicated as in to make, but like, it's busy. It's got a lot of stuff going on, and I still might get something to paint, one of them gold or something. I don't know, but maybe not. Just looks really neat. Looks better with the lights off, but yeah. So that's some of the stuff that some of the new stuff I acquired. I'll probably be doing a separate video coming up before long on Xbox games. I got some Xbox games from Trans Am 38, also known as Smokescreen 38. I got some original Xbox games. There's some sports in there, but there's some decent ones in there. So I'll probably be doing a separate video just on that. I still need to get my review table done. I might not do reviews, but like for pickup videos, stuff like that. I'm not really big into reviews. If you want to see reviews, check out Mr. Trans Am 38, also known as Smokescreen 38. I think Trans Am 38 is his review channel, and Smokescreen 38 is more like video games and stuff like that. So, but yeah, make sure you check him out. But yeah, wait till we get some people in here. While we're waiting for some people to get in here, I'll maybe look around for some more stuff to show that I might not have shown, because I'm sure there's other stuff I haven't shown on screen yet that I picked up. Oh, I know one thing. Where is it? Lost it already, huh? As everybody knows, well, maybe you don't know, I got a camo. I got this camo controller a while back. It still works half decent, but the left, I guess you would call it L3. Yeah, the left joystick pushing in. What's up, Mr. Liquid Cool 440? Make sure you check that guy out on YouTube. Awesome brother from another mother. But yeah, it's kind of, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of starting to not work so well. It's even kind of feeling weird when you push it in. So I went out and picked up a Midnight Blue. Yeah, Midnight Blue controller. Really nice controller. They actually went down in price now. At Walmart, they're like all $46.99 or something, whatever. They actually got a little cheaper, so I picked one of those up. That's because when that other one goes out, it's like I have a black controller that I use to start to the stream with, and it still works too. Just again, that left, it seems to be that either the right trigger that screws up, or it's the left, the L3, the left analog stick pushing in, not moving around, but pushing in. It's like almost out on the black one, so that's why I got the camo, and now it's kind of acting a little funny. So I got the midnight blue one. But yeah, get some more people in here. Somebody wants to see some video games. That's cool. I'm up for that. By request, no problem, brother. But yeah, he's also Liquid Cool 360 as well. There's Liquid Cool 440, and he's also Liquid Cool 360. Make sure you check out both channels. He's got really awesome content in both. And yeah, he's also got 2 unboxing videos that boxes I sent him. I'm actually working on a 3rd box to send you, brother. I'll let you know more about that when I send it. I'll give you the tracking. I'm kind of compiling some more stuff, so I'll let you know about that, brother. But yeah, get some people in here. Hopefully some people who want to see some games, or if you don't want to see games, I'll just run my mouth. So, when you get more people in here, I'll take a vote. I'll just ask somebody, you want to see some games, and might do an hour's worth of retro games by request. But yeah, did you see I'm pretty sure you saw it. Like when you saw the Undertaker, the Ghostbuster Undertaker. Did you see that? I think you did. I got the whole collection up there. I'm pretty sure I showed him on stream. He's going to see. What's that? What's going on, Liquid? Okay. Yeah, I really like that Undertaker. He's pretty awesome. I'd like to find another one of those. I know you're not too big on the other wrestlers in that collection, but if I find another Undertaker, I'm definitely getting you one and sending it to you. Is that you, Liquid? Or is that like someone, trolling you? Is that someone, like, copying you? Because if it is, I can get rid of them. Well, I think you're I think you're an administrator. You could get rid of them too, actually. Oh yeah, yeah. If I find another one, I'm definitely going to buy it for you and send it to you. They're just really hard to find. Like, I couldn't even find any of them. Like, Aaron had to buy them online. Like, one, like, I think he got like 2 of them from one place, and then 2 from another place, and then he had to buy the last one from another place. He had to really search for them because they sold out pretty quick. And I imagine the Undertaker's probably the most popular one. But hopefully we get some more people in here. And then I want to watch some video games. I might go for an hour here or a half an hour here, and I might just jump into the, you know what I mean? Jump into it, whether there's anyone requesting or not. But we'll see what happens. Because now I can just unsnap the, it'll look like a Blair Witch Project a little bit, but I can just unsnap the camera off of the TV and put it down on the tripod. I can show you the tripod, how I have it rigged on there. There's all kinds of different things on there holding it on. But it's on there tight. So, I mean, I think I just broke the glue, but that's alright. I got the glue, I got some tie straps, I got some twist ties. Yeah, I mean it's pretty solid. And I just unsnapped the one. I could just unsnap it from the. I got the same thing on the other TV, on the TV. That clip thing wouldn't work. It wouldn't go wide enough. My TV's a little wider than it can reach, that it can handle. So I just got another one of these, and I double-side taped it to the top of the TV. So it's pretty damn solid too. Even more solid than this, I'd imagine. But put this down there, but yeah, we get some people in here. Hopefully get some people to request something. But who knows? While we're waiting, I'm going to take a picture of my phone for a that way I could put it as a thumbnail, or as the thumbnail, I guess you'd call it. I don't know why. I'm not sure why this hell yeah, brother. I'm not sure why this why my camera like wants to look at everything backwards. I'm not sure why. Not sure how I can change that exactly. But it's a little annoying is what it is. But anyway, okay, so what the hell am I doing? Yeah, that didn't work so well, did it? Alright. Can't really get far enough frickin' back here. Alright, let's see. Okay, there's... Yeah, I'm not sure, not sure if I'm going to get any other viewers in here, so might just go ahead and play some games here. If you come into the stream, just let me know you're in here. Let me know if you want to possibly see some retro games. Try something here. Alright, I finally got my picture for my thumbnail on there. But yeah, just let me know. I'll probably go ahead and start up my Xbox here and move a couple things around here. The fun one, there it is. I'll give it to a half hour here before I start it. just in case other people come in. Ready? Need to steal the power. Yeah, and then drop my PS3 controller, because that's a thing now. That's something you should definitely do when you get a chance, is drop your PS3 controller. Try to break it. Just to give you a good excuse to buy a new one, right? Not really. Shit's expensive. Don't be doing that. Even though the PS3 is probably... The PS3 controller is probably a lot cheaper now, it still isn't cheap. You don't want to be doing that shit. Don't want to be buying stuff if you don't have to be buying stuff. Alright, I'm going to start her up here. Got that static screen. So yeah, here about a half an hour in, I'm going to but yeah. Go ahead and go into it so it doesn't play that music. But yeah, here when we get to a half an hour mark, I'll go ahead and stream some games. Anybody that wants to request a game, feel free. While I'm talking, I'm going to go ahead and get the first one sort of set up here. But yeah, see if I can get some more people in here and see if any of you would like to watch some retro games. Hopefully when I get the retro games started, then maybe I'll get some more viewers. Because that's what a lot of people they tune in and they see, you know, the games being played, and they tend to stay and watch. So let's see. Sorry, I'm looking for the first game to play here while I'm doing this. That way I can get right into it. What the heck is that? Some really strange games on here, that's for sure. I should have had this set up already, huh? What is that? Peacekeepers. It's a fighting game. That makes a lot of sense, right? It's a puzzle game I might try out. Looks pretty neat. Literally a puzzle. Probably not though. Looks like it's got a timer on it. I hate stuff that has timers on it. Kind of ruins the whole damn. What is that? Huh. I might go out of that and go into There's so many things to choose from. It's hard to pick one. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like requests, stuff like that. Obviously, I think I'm gonna try some arcade stuff. See what I can find. I really like the arcade stuff on here. Try to pick something that halfway decently picked there shows up on the damn screen. Well, this looks like a pain in the ass game. We'll start with that one. But yeah, we're halfway into it, half an hour into it now, so we go ahead and pick this game and do some Blair Witch Project on you. I apologize for that in advance. We go ahead and flip you down to so you can see the screen here. Bear with me here. Unsnap it. There we go. Pretty sure I've never played this game before, but I'm gonna try it out. Flip this screen, the way I can see the comments if there are any. We'll see what. Really show up too well on the screen. Exactly sure how to is that like a ball so to take it? Do you believe this guy's gonna whoop my ass? Jeez. Beat him, I have like 1 block of life. I don't know if you can see that or not. But now I'm like crawling around on my knees and shit. Well, what's up with that? Yeah, now I'm dead, for sure. I haven't got 1 hit on this guy yet. Yeah, I'm dead. So yeah, so much for that game. But yeah. As you can see, got the GDP shirt on. You should check out Game Dungeon Productions. He's on Twitch now. He's not on YouTube anymore. Well, he did a video with his father not long ago. That was on YouTube. So he does still do some YouTube stuff, but for the most part he's on Twitch now. So there's a game called Decon. Shouldn't that be like a game of killing rats or something? I don't. There's a lot of arcade games that have ships that are either here shooting stuff or here shooting up. A lot. More than I ever thought there was. But yeah. Let's see what we got here. What is this? Well, that looks pretty cool. Try that. It looks like a kind of a Metal Slug type of game. It's called Demon Front. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. Probably get my ass handed to me, as usual. But that's alright. We're just doing it for fun, right? Alright. Hopefully the old camera will pick it up halfway decent here. But probably not. Have to excuse some of the clutter there. Screws and screwdriver and all that fun stuff. We'll go with this guy since he's the bearded wonder.
Action one. Forest.
Yeah, it don't take long to die. This is not like Contra and you die like one hit. yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Okay, I got this guy now. And I died, of course. I'm not exactly sure how to, oh, okay, there we go. Stupid ass thing. Very Metal Sluggish. If anybody's ever played Metal Slug. Jeez, this is really getting annoying. Jeez, finally. Alright. I'm going to something different now. Pretty cool game. A little difficult. A lot of them games are a little difficult, but you know, that's what makes them fun sometimes. Can't always have easy games, it'd be boring. What the hell? Dino Rex, huh? What is this? Scary looking game right there. It's like them old time dinosaur movies. If you know what I'm talking about. I guess they did it in claymation, I'm not sure. It looks funny. Hmm. There's a lot of stuff on this. It's a lot of stuff to look through, that's for sure. Sometimes it's hard to decide on one game, you know? It's kind of like Netflix. You're like, oh, I got Netflix, it's cool and everything, but you tend to flip through and look for movies more often than you actually watch the movies. Like, you spend more time flipping through, seeing what kind of movies you can find than you spend more time doing that than you actually watch movies. So it's kind of one of those deals. Try this one here. This one's one a lot of you ought to recognize and probably even played before. That's what we do. That's why Jesse and I do this. Like, we're the only two that I know of right now that are doing this on YouTube. Well, I do it on YouTube. He does it mostly on Twitch. He's got Twitch locked down. I got YouTube locked down now. He also does YouTube as well, but for the nostalgia, you know, I want people to come in here and say, look at something and say, hey, I remember that from back in the day. That's a good game. I need to play that game again. You know, stuff like that. That's why we're here, to remind you of days past. You know what I'm saying? Remind you of when you used to play these games and stuff like that. You know, that's what it's all about. Pretty sure you're not going to be able to read. Well, maybe you can. Final fights. Kick City bitches. I'm sure they need to fix the lighting in this room. Freaking lights keep going on and off all night.
Yeah.
everywhere for you, pussy. Pretty sure I played that not too long ago. It's a really good game, Final Fight. Really awesome. See if I can find another one here for us. Tennis. Oh, yeah, I definitely want tennis. Not. Nobody wants tennis. A ton of games. For sure. Not even sure if there's anybody still left in the stream. But yeah. Play a few more games here and see how it goes. Jeez. Don't want to be up too late tonight. Just because I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning, of course, to go to work. So I'm a little bit pooped, to say the least. Oh, Mr. Liquor Cool 440. You're still here, brother. I figured as much. I figured you'd be still here. Figured if there wasn't anyone else here, it would definitely be you'd definitely be one of them. Let's see. Just so much stuff to be checking out here. Gonna flip through them quick, just see if anything catches my eye. What's that? We'll try this one. It's kind of the same style of game, I guess you would say. Double Dragon, you know, Double Dragon and Final Fight, as you just saw. Streets of Rage would be another one. This one's Judge Dredd, based off the movie. We'll see how it works. See how it goes here. might go to about an hour and a half, and we'll see where it goes from there. If I get close to an hour and a half and things start picking up, then maybe I'll go 2 hours. See if this game even loads. It's trying to do something here. It's trying to load up. I take it all these things have to light up before it'll start. We'll see what happens. If not, then I'll just choose a different game. There's plenty of them on here, so. Alright. See what happens. Alright. Judge Dredd. There's no sound when you put coins in.
Attention, Judge Dredd.
Oh, hell. That's getting a little bit annoying. Punch, kick, jump, crouch. Okay.
In Mega City 1, I am the law.
Whooping some ass.
By Grud.
Got a bit of a belly on him. It's fucking hilarious. Just strutting his shit. Look at him. Arms out.
Crime doesn't pay.
He's like cock of the walk. Did you say crime doesn't pay when you kick that dude? That's funny. This guy's throwing bats. I've never seen anyone throw a bat like that, but whatever. It's like Freddy Krueger coming out of the freaking sewer.
Onward and downward.
Now he's going into the shitty area. Oh yeah, just what I want. Floating in shitty water, yeah. Now I'm fighting Splinter. So when did Judge Dredd fight rats? I bet they're bigger than he is. Some big fucking rats, I can tell you. They're munching like a motherfucker on it, too. I don't know what mice have against the law, but whatever. Laws don't even apply to them, do they? I mean, saying. They're annoying as hell. They're like the mouses on turtles. Gotta play at least one Turtles game before I jump off here, obviously. What the hell that is?
Dredd. What brings you down to the sewers? Execution of justice.
This guy's a badass. Ugh. So this is a freaking coin grabber, coin dropper. Back in the day.
Judge Dredd.
Jeez. Shouldn't the kicks be more effective than the punches? I mean, number one, your legs are longer than your arms, and number two, they're way stronger. Seems like the punches do the most damage. I think the punches do more damage than the bomb. That's kind of strange. This is definitely a button masher. If you like button mashers, this is definitely your thing.
Vermin come in all forms.
Okay. Apparently vermin come in all forms. I don't know. I'm sure exactly what form he is, but looks like a damn zombie type of character in the sewer. This rat's bigger than I was. It's a little strange. Just a little strange. We're going to try this one. I'm probably going to get my ass handed to me because it's not the Atari version of it, but we'll see what happens. I don't think I've ever played this for the arcade. I'll have to try this and see. I'll have to see if this is on my arcade cabinet, which it should be. But you know how that goes. Because I feel that this game would probably be better with a joystick, since it was originally made for the Atari, which has a joystick. Which actually, when I play Atari nowadays, I use a Genesis controller, which works great, way better than the original Atari controller. Pretty much anything works better than the original Atari controller, except for maybe the Power Glove. You know. See how this goes. Oh, I see. It's not Jungle Hunt, it's Jungle King. To avoid any of those pesky, which is strange because there we go. Which is strange because if you look at the picture on the front, it looks like a safari guy, like on Jungle Hunt. But when you start the game, he looks like a Tarzan character, which is kind of confusing, but whatever. Whew, that was a close one. Assuming this has kind of the same levels as Jungle Hunt. Yep, there we go. Well, you actually have a knife in this one. It's actually easier to stab with this one as well. It got me. You also can't really see it that well on camera either. Okay. Mita's new Jane. See if I can refrain from dying so much on this first level. Maybe not. To give me better luck at having more lives for the next levels. That was a close one. Seems like it was shorter that time for some weird reason. There's like bubbles that come to the surface. For some reason, if you get them, they kill you. Not sure how air bubbles in the water can kill you exactly, but yeah, it's kind of confusing. I had the knife out. But anyway, we'll refrain from playing that one anymore. But yeah, pretty tough game. I think it's actually harder than Jungle Hunt itself. I don't know if it's just because of the controls or because it's a pain in the ass. It's an arcade game, so it's made for, you know. You see now, look, if you look at the little video that it shows, he looks like a safari guy. I don't know if you can see that well or not. But when you actually start the game, he looks like Tarzan, which is kind of strange, really. Kind of misleading, I guess you could say. I see another one here that's an Atari favorite of mine. One of the Atari favorites of mine. Because yes, you can have more than one favorite. Don't let anybody tell you any different. It's hard to have one favorite game. I mean, it's really difficult because there's so many games out there for so many consoles. And I'm not a fanboy, so I like all consoles. I don't like all games, of course, but I like all consoles. Each one of the unique consoles has something better, something different to offer, And one's really no better than the other. If you like all consoles and you like all types of games, they're all great. They all have games you don't like, and they all have games you love. So this is, like I said, this is another Atari classic, but for some reason it's on arcade. It's called Kangaroo. We'll see if it has. Yeah, it has similar music. I'm gonna get my ass handed to me. Okay, that's the punch button. Hell yeah, beat the first level. Yeah, this is gonna be quite a bit harder. Yeah, I just fell. Okay, so just straight up is the that's the jump. Because again, this was meant for, yeah. Again, that game was meant for a joystick, for the Atari, and with with this pad, it's kind of. If I could use the joystick, if I could use the, if I could use the analog stick, it would probably be a lot better, but. Still a major pain in the ass. Okay, so why is... Okay. Let's see. What else can we play here? Kind of staying on the whole Atari. Which those last couple were kind of Atari. But kind of staying on the arcade side of things. I'll probably just go with arcade for this stream. Let's see. What is that? Phoenix. It's kind of like a Galaga, but more like a Galaxian. If anybody knows the difference, they know what I'm talking about. Galaga way better. Galaxian. Yeah. No thanks. Galaxians, a lot of people don't know, but Galaxian's actually a sequel to Galaga. But, yeah. Let's not talk about that. Let's see. What is that? Really? That is so funny. There's a Pitfall 2. The guy looks nothing like... There's a lot of Atari games that I didn't know were in arcades. It's kind of strange, but... I know I'm a gamer guy, a retro gaming guy, and I should know that maybe, but... Not everybody knows... No one knows everything, so I mean, it's... Just so many games to look through. It's craziness. It's a good thing, but like I said, when you go to try to find a game, you spend more time flipping through the games and trying to find something you like playing, you'd like to play, more often than you actually get to play. So, plus you get to see my ugly ass and rambling, so that's not a good thing either. But I apologize for that. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. See if I can find another damn game. I think I need to go a little bit faster here. I don't like going too fast because then see something I like, I'm like, crap it. Where was it? Get too many ahead, and then you gotta back up. Some crazy stuff, let me tell you. It's another like Galaxian type game. And for any of you that don't know, the biggest difference between Galaga and Galaxian, Galaga you could shoot like multiple shots like really fast, which is awesome. Galaxian, they slowed down the shooting by a great deal, and it just ruins the game. Like, you have to, in Galaga you can shoot boom 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 and shoot a bunch of times in a row. Galaxian, once you shoot a bullet, it either has to hit an enemy and kill it, or leave the screen without killing anything before you can shoot another bullet. It's annoying. Very annoying. Almost as annoying as me talking about it. I'm going to do a root beer tapper game. Sounds pretty funny. I played it before, but it's been a while. I believe that's also on an Atari. One of the Ataris. Can't really remember which one, but looks like we're gonna go 2 hours here. We'll see what happens. About ready to fall the hell asleep. We don't want to watch that again. I'll sleep good when I hit the bed, I'm sure, but can't read it, but it says root beer tapper. That kind of looks a little like Mario. Kind of funny. Can only. Yeah, that's a bit tricky. You wouldn't think it would be tricky, but it is a bit tricky. The trickiest part of it is not sending the root beer to the customers. It's you got to get down to the empty glasses coming back so they don't fall off the edge. That's the trickiest part. Cool classic games I tried to watch the stream on. I appreciate that Arcade Pilot. And what's cool is Arcade Pilot right there. I'm doing arcade games right at the moment. Probably gonna stick with them the whole time. Probably go 2 hours here since I'm getting some more people in here. It's kind of like it's kind of the best. It's kind of the how I do my streams. Like if I get more people in here, then I'll go a little bit longer. If it dies off, then of course root beer tapper is like diner dash. Yeah. Yep. Same basic principle, yep, for sure. Another one here I haven't seen. Maybe some of you have seen it, but I haven't. I don't think I've seen it that I can remember anyway. There's a lot of arcade games on here that don't really remember that well, but I'm sure most of which are on my arcade cabinet here. As you can see, I don't know if you've ever seen it, Arcade Pilot, but there's my custom-made arcade cabinet. It's got a Raspberry Pi inside there, running RetroPie. Those speakers are gonna go bye-byes. I'm gonna get a better setup, but for now I got those. See, you can't even see this game. I hate that. Hopefully we'll be able to see. Yeah, I'm done with that game. I can't even see that game. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's the marquee lights up. I got these god awful looking speakers there right now. The TV it's actually a TV in there, which has its own sound, and it does decent enough, I guess, but it's just not that great. So I want to get like a little surround sound, receiver inside. And then there's like, as you can see, like right here, it's supposed to be a speaker. There's supposed to be a speaker. And then speakers up here on both sides. I want to get all 4 speakers in there and get like a receiver in there. And it should sound really good then. Yeah, that's what I'm using right now. But like I said, when I'll be doing another stream, I'm sure, Saturday night, late Saturday night into Sunday morning, Eastern time. And I'll probably pick a couple of my consoles for my shelf here. I'll probably pick a couple of my consoles here. Don't do it now. But after you watch this video, leave a comment in the comment section below. You can comment now, I guess. I don't know if you're on YouTube. You could probably... no. It'd have to be a comment after the fact. And leave a comment in the comment section below. And kind of vote on what console you might want to see. I got some consoles over here. There's original Xbox. There's the TurboGrafx 16. I only have one game for, so that's kind of PlayStation 1. Panasonic 3DO. You can't see it, but there's PS2 over here. And then I got the Nintendo and Dreamcast and GameCube and all the other good stuff over here. Wow, into Sunday morning. Yeah, well, it'll be anybody that knows my normal time is normally like 10, anywhere from 10 at night to like 3 or 4 in the morning. A lot of times, it's kind of my time. PlayStation 1. Let's see. Got a lot of these games. I thought that was Mahjong. It's the same thing. It's trying to think of something that might actually show up a little bit. A lot of this crap, it doesn't show up on the screen. Like it's pisses you off. And I still haven't. After I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna have to. I keep saying this every stream. I need to adjust the screen. Because my Xbox was plugged into a widescreen TV with the USB, with the USBs, with the RCA jacks, and for some reason it made the screen wider. So then when I put it on, when I got it on the CRT TV, a lot of times it's too spread out too much. I remember hearing a lot of people play long hours, Dark Souls. Yeah, for sure. I need to do some PS4 stuff as well, because I did recently get some PS4 stuff. I got the VR. I might do some live streams with the VR. Not sure how this game's gonna show up. Well, it shows up a little bit. What the hell is this under? Oh. Oh shit. But yeah, any kind of retro, any kind of feedback is appreciated. Like if you, like I said, if you leave a comment in the comment section below after this video is uploaded for my next retro stream, as long as it's retro, of course. We don't want like brand new games, because that's not exactly retro. But I am going to do some PS4 games in the future as well. You can actually kind of see this game a little bit. Warning, warning, danger. I'm taking this as like a boss. I'll beat this boss at least, and then before I jump off here, before I jump off this game. Jeez, that'd be easier said than done, right? It's got a lot of freaking bombs flying out. There he goes, stupid ass thing. But yeah. What's up, Mr. Prime John 1? Remastered Ghostbusters game. Yeah, I probably won't do that tomorrow because that's not retro, but I definitely want to get to that. Definitely. It's a great idea. Do you try Twitch? There's a lot of retro gaming there too. Twitch is alright, I guess. I haven't really got into Twitch yet. My buddy of mine does Twitch now. Game Dungeon Productions. Actually, I got one of his tees on right now that I bought from him when he made them. I think he told me I'd have the only blue one, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, he does. He's on Twitch. The only thing I don't like about Twitch, and I'm not talking bad about it because it's awesome. It's awesome that there's a lot of different options, you know. But it saves your video, but eventually it'll delete your video. As where YouTube, I could go back 8 or 9 years ago, however long. I think it's been at least 8 years since I've been on YouTube. Maybe 9. I can't remember at the moment. But I could go back to the very first video I've ever uploaded and watch it. With Twitch, after a while, they just delete them off. That's what I've heard anyway. I don't know if that's what I've heard. And I like the fact with YouTube I could go back to any point in time and watch any of the videos that I've ever uploaded. But yeah, Twitch is definitely good too. YouTube has a lot of restrictions, some of which don't apply to some people, which is kind of weird, but I'm not going to get into all that. But I was going to say I remember GDP too. Yeah, if you go into his YouTube channel and go to Fright Fest number 12, Arcade Pilot. If you go to Fright Fest number 12, you'll see my ugly ass on there. I actually was a guest in his game room on Fright Fest number 12. It was a Halloween stream, but we ended up playing a lot of games that wasn't Halloween just because I was there. So he made an exception since I was a guest there, and we played a lot of good stuff. What's up, Mr. Trans Aaron 38? Slot Busters! I'll have to play a little bit of this while I'm here. Blue shirt, yeah. Guess somebody's gonna take that shirt back. I'll play a little bit of this while I'm here. Already an hour and a half in now. So I'll go to 2 hours and then I'll call it quits. This time I'll have to stick to it. It might go a few minutes over 2 hours, depending on what game I'm in at what point in time. But anyway. But yeah, you wasn't in here, Aaron. I gotta... my one controller, my camo controller's still working half decent, but the L3 button's not working the greatest. I picked up a midnight blue one. Pretty badass. I love this color. You know, we gotta have a little bit of turtles in there. And let's show them that there's something better than this. Maybe you see from the mirror. Believe me when I tell you the world don't make us don't exist. But peace of power, a flying saucer through the light. Peace of power, oh, that's what makes us feel alright. Let's kick shell. I'm gonna go with my man Donnie on this one. I haven't used Donnie that often lately, so we'll go with Donnie on this one. No way am I reflecting that he's my favorite turtle, but
Hey, Krang,
I do like him a lot.
back, you bloated beanbag.
He's got the furthest reach in the game. Okay, let's jump. Alright. Alright. One of these days I have to get 3 other people and we play 4-player on this damn game. One of these days. Or the other Turtles game. It's not like the other arcade Turtles game just as much. Maybe even better. I don't know. I might like the other one even better. I don't know.
Pizza time.
Again, it's not picking up so well on the damn screen. Damn screen's too bright. I'm gonna try to change that for the next. I'll play at least a few more games here. I'm gonna try to set the brightness down next time while I'm running my mouth. So hopefully the next game will be more visible.
Prepare to die.
Yeah, right. Bring it on, bitch. Bitch ass Krang. Does it look okay? Because on my screen it looks really bright, like I can barely even see the turtle. Maybe it looks better. Maybe it looks better for the viewers watching. Possibly. Do what I normally do. I'll kill Mr. Baxter Stockman here and then hell did he go? There he is. Yeah, on my screen it's like really bright. Like I can barely see the. I'm trying to make my TV the right brightness for streaming. Yeah, oh yeah, it's annoying. Very annoying. I do have the remote, the original remote for this Sony Trinitron. I don't have no batteries in it, but I'm going to steal them out of my PlayStation 3 controller, or remote, I should say. Because the PlayStation 3 controllers don't have batteries. Because they're not 1985. There is a good, I can't really bash the 360 for having batteries, just because in a way it's good, because if it dies you can just replace them and boom, you're right back in business. So what the hell? Oh yeah, that looks so much better. So much better. I'll show you the difference here. I'm going to play that game over again, but with the brightness all the way down. And show you what I mean. Let me take a... Yeah, that just happened. I think it was video 3. I can't even remember what video setting I was on. It's not DVD, it's shot video 2. Yeah, this is annoying. Where's the... Okay. We'll get the menu off of there. Yeah, this is very annoying. I don't even know what video it's on. It's strange. There we go. I know I tried 2 before, but whatever. You see how much better it looks now? So you can even breed turtles in time on there now.
Let's kick shell. Let's kick shell.
I'll go with my man Michelangelo this time. I'll play through it again. I'll show you what I mean. See that? That looks so much better than it did. It definitely looks better than it did. Close one. Yeah, it's definitely
Pizza time.
definitely a lot better than it was. It's still a little bright in areas, but ain't a whole lot I can do about it now, just because the brightness is like all the way down now. So. That literally did nothing. Anyway, you get to put... I don't know what the hell that's all about. Like laughing, and I don't remember seeing that before. But yeah, hopefully that fixed it for a lot of the things. We'll see. Turn the brightness all the way down there. Some of them I might have to tweak them up a little bit, but I think there were 2 Turtle arcade games. Yep, there was. Yep, there was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then there was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time. I kind of like the first one better. Like, I like them both pretty well, but I think I like the first one a little better. I don't know why, but I guess just more nostalgia. I played that one a lot more back in the day. As soon as I can find another game here, we'll find out whether... Oh, there we go. We'll try this one. Never knew this was an arcade game, but yeah, I guess I kind of did, but I never played it, I don't think. This one's for you, Aaron, Trans Aaron 38 and Prime John 1. This will be one of the last games I play here because we're coming up on 2 hours. I really need to try to call it quits. I don't want to go too far over 2 hours because my butt is dragging. Oh yeah, you can see it a lot better. The real Ghostbusters. One of them games I gotta see if... Oh, I know what I gotta do. You gotta kill them, you gotta shoot them, and then collect the ghost. Difficult. Still a little bit bright in areas. Like I said, there's nothing I can do about that now just because. Pretty good game. Difficult, but yeah, I gotta check it out in my actual arcade cabinet because I like playing them on this, but if it's the arcade version, I would just much rather use the arcade controls. Just my personal preference, I guess. Jeez. This thing's handing you your ass quick, let me tell you. It's funny, all the ghosts look the same. Yeah, it's difficult. It's a cool game, but that's a pain in the ass too. try this one. Yeah, it's a cool game for sure. It's pretty difficult, but we'll do a couple more here. Like I said, we'll go to 2 o'clock. Or yeah, 2 o'clock. We'll go to for 2 hours here, and then I'll see you next time. When I'll pick a couple of the consoles here. I probably most likely going to pick a couple consoles that I have the most games for. So just so I have a better variety of games. Like I said, my TurboGrafx 16, I only have one game for. My 3DO, I have three or 4 games for. But pretty much all the other ones I have a good bit of games for, so what I might do is I might do like Nintendo, or I might do Super Nintendo and Genesis, and then I might throw 3DO in there. Might throw 3DO in there just for the heck of it. Throw a couple games in because there's only a few of them. I might even whip out the 32X, I'm not sure. I do have a few 32X games. We'll start off with Marge. I haven't really played her as a character. Yeah, I have about 4 games or so for the 32X. I might throw in there while I'm playing Genesis. It don't take a whole lot more to hook the 32X up. Yeah, I've always, like I said, I'm not a fanboy by any means, but back in the day, I've always tend to go more for Nintendo products. Back when it was a Sega Nintendo rat race, so to speak. The Nintendo and Sega battle. I always tend to go for the Nintendo more. It's because it had more games that I like. But I really like the Genesis too. Hey, man. We'll go one more game here. And it was an okay system. It's still an okay system. What the hell? It still exists, man. It still exists. I know what you mean, though. Yeah, it was an okay system. I mean, it had a ton of games for it. A lot of which you don't want to play, probably. But it did have a lot of good games, too. Like I said, I'm not a fanboy. I don't like one specific console better than another. When it comes to modern consoles, I tend to go for the PlayStation 4 over the Xbox One. But just because it has more exclusive titles that I like God of War and Uncharted, stuff like that. But both consoles are really, really good. I mean, they both have good games, and let's see. We'll find one more game here to play. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, I mean, let's face it, a lot of people put a Genesis game. There's some that there's a Genesis and then there's a 32X version of it. But like I said, let's face it, you put two TVs together side by side, put the Genesis version on one and the 32X version on the other. You're going to see a difference maybe, but is it really that much of a difference? I mean, the biggest problem with it is it, you get in that whole crap where, let's play the Genesis, okay, we hook it up. Let's play the Sega CD, okay, then that plugs into the Genesis. And it has its own power supply. And then you have 32X, it has its own power supply. I'm like, geez, like everything has its own power supply, and it gets a little bit ridiculous. Let's face it, but I mean, it's all right. I mean, that's just the way they did it, and it's all right. But all right, we'll do this one for the last game. And then might run my mouth for a couple minutes, and then I'll sign out. And grateful for everybody that's coming in here and commenting. There for a little while, I didn't think I'd get many. I'm kind of streaming a little earlier than I normally would, just mainly because I worked today and I started at 4 o'clock, or I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to be at work by 6. So, I mean, kind of dragging, obviously, because I've been up for a good many hours. But, we'll do this one last game here. I've never heard of this game. It's kind of like a lot of games. Decide where your guy here going up and down, shooting that way. Kind of, it's called Zed Blade. I think I've heard of that, but I don't think I've ever actually played the game. It's a Neo Geo game. Oh, I just crashed into the freaking ground. I didn't know that's the thing. kill myself more than they're killing me. Hate when that happens. Sorry if I missed your comment playing in this. Yeah, we'll go ahead and cut that off now. But yeah, it's true there was a lot of connections. Second was. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of connections. There's a lot of power supplies, but I mean it was what it was. It's still remains a decent console, obviously. I like playing it. It's just there's just a lot of stuff to hook up. The funny thing is, I don't know if I actually even played my 32X. I've played 32X in the past when I had it before, but I don't know if I played the 32X I currently own right now ever. I actually, my mom is maintenance. My mom and stepdad are maintenance. So I'll give you a little. You can see the boxed 32X up here. It's like mint. I mean, it is crazy. The box is not mint, but the console, it's the 32X and everything, is like mint. I mean, some of the connections were still in the bags, sealed in the bags. Crazy. Well, I'll give you a little story of that, how I obtained that. I've said it before, but it's been a while before I jump off here. But my mom and my stepdad are maintenance for apartments, and when people move out, they give them 30 days to get their stuff out, and when they don't get it out in 30 days, then it's fair game. Well, they gave this guy like 60 days because he had a lot of stuff, and he asked for more time, and they said, all right, we'll give you 60 days. Well, after 60 days was up, they called me, said, hey, you might want to come over here. There's probably a lot of stuff that you might be interested in having. So I went over there, and the first thing I saw was a boxed Genesis, second generation. I don't know if it's the one I have up here or not, because I gave one of them to a buddy of mine, but Trans Am 38 actually. Trans Am 38, also known as Smokescreen 38 on here. I gave him one of the boxed Genesis. I don't know if it was that one or if the other one, but hold on. It's great. To find an old arcade machine that can. Yeah, that's what this is. This has got a Raspberry Pi in it. It's got thousands of games on it, which is pretty badass. And it's good for this room because where you can't have a lot of arcades. But anyway, second thing I saw was that 32X. And after looking in the Genesis box, seeing, oh, holy crap, the Genesis is actually in there with everything, I saw the 32X box, and I was like, man, there's no way that's in there. It's got to be something else. This has to be just a box, and he put something else in it. And I looked in there, and it was freaking amazing. It looks brand new, like it was bought yesterday. Still, I mean, everything was wrapped up in plastic. Like I said, some of the cables were still in the bags, sealed in the bags. Oh man, I was ecstatic. I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, this has got to come home with me now. I might do another unboxing. That I did it before, but it was probably in another video that had a lot of other stuff in it. So I might revise some of those things and do those videos over. But yeah, it was amazing. But yeah, that'll conclude this video. I believe it's number 4. Back to the Retro number 4, I believe it is. Even though the 32X wasn't a great console, that great to find and buy. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh man, it's mint and bought, and it was free. Absolutely free. You can't beat that. Jeez. Everything in there perfectly. Wow. I mean, it was amazing. I couldn't ask for more. Well, I could have, but wouldn't have got it probably. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And appreciate everybody stopping by. Anybody that watches this video after the fact, like I said, Saturday night into Sunday morning, I'll probably be doing another stream. Like I said, I'll probably pick Super Nintendo and Genesis, and then I might throw the 3DO in there and play a game of that, because I only really have one game for it that I'm even interested in playing. Maybe 2 games actually. The third game's Madden, but I might throw the 3DO in there as well, and maybe even the TurboGrafx 16, because there's only one game for that, so I might try that as well. And I appreciate that, Arcade Pilot. And yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned to the next one, and until next time, I'll meet you right back here in the Oasis.